Till now we were uploading files using GCP UI, using the user interface, but in real world projects we don't manually upload files, we automate everything, right? So for that we use something called as gcloud CLI. CLI stands for command line interface. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit technical, and not you don't need a prior experience in this, but there are some steps to follow which you guys need to do with me. So I will suggest you guys follow along with me, and yeah, we'll start the video. So guys, welcome back. Let me tell you what is gcloud CLI again. So CLI is a command line tool provided by Google Cloud Platform, and it allows you to interact with the Google Cloud services using command. Now, just to take a little example, let me open any whiteboard. Let's use this. Okay, so for example, now why CLI is needed? Okay, so CLI stands for command line interface. Command line tool also you can say. Okay, so it basically just why it is needed. Now see, you are using a Google Cloud interface, right? So this is my Google Cloud interface which we were using, and manually we were doing everything, right? We're selecting BigQuery, we're going into Google Cloud Storage, and we're doing everything manually. But in actual real life, in the companies, we don't use this command interface, Google interface, for we directly automate the task using a code. Okay, so this is very important for you all to do this. The first step which we will do, and this is basically installing VS Code. I suggest you guys please install the VS Code in your system. It looks like this, and you can just type VS Code, and it's free actually. You don't need to pay anything for it. You just go into downloads and download the required version. If you're using Mac, download the Mac. If you're using Windows, download the Windows. Okay, now think of it as a UI in a manual work. Okay, and CLI is automation ready work. Okay, so CLI is used only for automation, to automate the tasks. You don't need to go and open each and everything in this. Okay, so why we are using VS Code? So basically I'm using VS Code because it provides an integrated terminal, and and this is how developers and data engineers usually work. Okay, so you can use any tools you need. I am using a VS Code for this. So your second step will be to download the VS Code. Okay, we'll be using VS Code going forward, so I'll request you guys to keep it in your system, because afterwards when we'll do projects, at that time we will be needing it. Okay, so once the VS Code is installed, now I need you guys to download this SDK. Okay, just you have to click on install Google Cloud over here, and the SDK file will be downloaded. Okay, so basically why SDK? There are some commands in the Google Cloud Storage which we'll be using, so you won't be able to use it, okay, without SDK. So it's used for authentication also, and also to access your GCP servers and on BigQuery also. Okay, so we'll directly start with installing. So I already installed, so I'm just downloading it. Okay, you just have to click over here and the CLI installer will be opened. So I've already installed it. I'm not going to install it again. For you guys, I'm just showing it. You have to click on, okay, just next. I agree. Okay, for the single user and destination by default, and next, and you just have to install it. Only it's 73 MB only, right? It's not much space will be needed for you guys. Now, after that, once both things are open, then only start this process. So I'll request you pause the video and do all the setup first, and if not, if you're just watching, we can go through it. I'll just click close this folder and I'll start with fresh. Okay, so once you are in the VS Code, just go over here, choose any folder where you want your project to set up. So I am using my work directory, Google Cloud. I'll just create a new folder. Okay. Okay, so now my folder is set up. I just need to go to hit new terminal over here. Okay, so new terminal will be popped out. Okay guys, so once you have this window pop out over here, basically it's your directory in which you have set up this folder. Yeah, the first thing which you're going to run is gcloud space init. Okay, so what this will do is basically it will open a browser, so any browser which you are using currently, and now see, just a minute. Now it's telling me pick configuration to use, reinitialize this configuration, or new configuration. I'm using a new configuration. I'm just clicking it too. Okay. I'm just going a configuration name, and yeah, now it's telling me to select account. Now I already having two accounts, so I'm using my personal account over here. So you will see the name of account which you're using. You just have to select 1 2 3 4 just to type. Now I have this many GCP projects, right? Now this was the one which we made for our tutorial. I'm using the same one. Okay, so once this is done, you will get a pop-up window. Okay, and it will ask you to log in and authenticate. So you just have to open it and just approve it. Okay, and once this is done, you will be back to this particular line. Okay, now this is the main thing which you guys are must be doing, and if you don't fail in this step, you won't be able to do further anything. So this is very much necessary. Okay, so this basically connects to my local machine, to my GCP account, and the project. Okay, the step which we did just right now. Okay, so creating a file now. Now see, I don't have any file. but let's create a file name echo, and I'll just connect make a txt file. Hello YouTube from VS Code. Okay, and I'll just create this file .txt. See, my file is got created, and hello. Okay, I messed up the spelling. Okay, hello YouTube from VS Code. Now file is created. Now if you need to upload this file, basically file, to your GCP bucket. Now currently if I go to my Google Cloud Storage and yeah, over here, yeah, see, we have the yesterday's tutorial files already in my bucket. So what I will do is I'll keep this file as it is. You just need to write a simple code again. Now I will explain the code. First we'll just write the gcloud storage cp file.txt gs / now bucket name, right? You will need a bucket name. So we'll go over here, copy this path over here, and again we'll go back over here and paste this. So this is basically my bucket name. You'll find this bucket path basically and a name also. You can also if you have another folder, it will same thing you need to do. You just have to copy this. Let me show you. Let's create a folder name ASD. Now this becomes your path. Okay, once this is done, let's go back to our terminal and let's hit enter and see if our file gets uploaded to GCP. Okay, cross the finger. Okay, so if you see, it's processing over here. Okay, so it's saying me there is no file match. Okay, so what I made I made a mistake over here. I've written .text. I just have to write txt. That's why. No problem. So this is how they are. I'll write the command again. This is how things happens always. gcloud storage cp file.txt now, and just copy paste this thing here. Hit the enter and see if this works. It shall work now. Yes, and it's come on. It shall not take that long. Let's go back over here. Yeah. What happened again? analyst mine bucket not found. Oh guys, I again missed the name, which is one. I'm so sorry guys. This video will get a little bit longer, and it's completed finally. Thank God. So yeah, such kind of error comes, and it's totally fine because you are in totally a new environment. And yeah, if you see in our GCP bucket, so just refresh and see the file.txt which we just uploaded. It's uploaded over here. Okay, now let's go back to VS Code and let me explain you the code which we just use. Now gcloud. So the gcloud is basically a tool to interact with GCP, and storage is we are working with storage services, so it's storage. CP means copy. File txt is basically my file name. If my file was in another location or folder, I will give a quotation and mention a full in double quotes, I will mention full file path. Same way, gs, this is my Google destination bucket name. Okay, here what we mistake I did was I missed this particular one. I didn't copy this while copy pasting. Yeah, so in this command, this command is for copying a file from a local system to Google Cloud Storage. Now in GCP, the paths always start with gs.//. Okay, this tells us that the file is located in cloud storage. Okay, so when I run this command, what actually happened in backend and behind the scene is the file is read from my system, and it is uploaded over the internet, and then it is stored inside a bucket as an object. So see, this many things are happening from just your one line code. Okay, so why I called object in last lecture only, I said we call file as object and bucket as a container. Okay, yeah. So there are many different things. If you want to upload a full folder, so there is again one command which we can use is gcloud storage cp and for copy, and we can use recursive folder name, whatever your folder name will be, and then you have to provide this particular over here. So instead of folder name, I will give my folder path, and this will basically upload a whole folder, not only one file at a time. So this command you can use recursive to upload a folder. Now I want you guys to try this on your own. Try uploading a folder and let me know if that works, and if you have any other doubts, just let me know. I'll try to comment down. And yeah, I think we are good to go for today. So in real world projects, this command are used inside scripts and pipelines. So you don't need to write the script again and again. You just write it once and you forgot it. It's like that. Okay, so now you are not just uploading files, you're doing it with a professional way in a real projects, how it is. And that was one thing which I needed you guys to know. Now we have just 1% at GCP right now, and with the CLI command learn, we went to maybe a 5%. Okay, so we'll be using CLI commands in going forwards. I will try to use create all the things using CLI only, and our next move will be to download, delete, and manage files using gcloud using a CLI only. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, thank you and hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, please comment down, and please subscribe the channel. Thanks a lot.